The Stratos is returning, however don't call it a Lancia. Lancia is in urgent need of some uplifting news. This isn't it. Truly, the Stratos is being reawakened, however no one at FCA has thought enough about Lancia to do it without anyone's help. Rather, it's being worked by ManifatturaAutomobili Torino, MAT, a similar custom low-volume developer that deals with the Apollo Aero and James Glickenhaus impressively made StratosGbR. What's more, Lancia itself has had almost 8 years to respond to the new Stratos, on the grounds that MAT is basing it off the 2010 idea Auto it improved the situation German car parts very rich person Michael Stoschek. There were plans to transform that idea into a creation auto, however it kept running into the block divider that is Ferrari. In Italy. The 2010 Stratos from Stoschek's new StratosGbR utilized an abbreviated Ferrari F430 aluminum spaceframe suspension and its 4.3-liter normally suctioned V8 motor, as well. And after that Ferrari got twist of it. It was at that point Furubto that Glickenhaus P4/5 utilized the same F430 costly bits to more noteworthy recognition than the first auto. It nixed Scuderia Camera and Glickenhaus' concept of utilizing a Ferrari identification on the race variant of the P4/5, so the planning of the new Stratos couldn't have been more awful. Also, here we are, after 8 years, with an auto that appears to be identical, with more than 550 torque by means of an obscure motor. It will utilize the same mid-engine design as the first Stratos, which didn't pull in Ferrari's rage when it utilized the Dino V6, yet that is as much mechanical detail as MAT is passing out. The reawakened Stratos will weigh just 2,809 pounds and will be about an indistinguishable length from the 12-foot Unique, however it's essentially more extensive. There is no news on what case it sits on, however Presence of Mind would recommend the Alfa Romeo 4C's carbon fiber tub would be a decent place to begin. It's protected to propose it won't sit on any Ferrari engineering, in any event, not with Ferrari's blessing, but rather a Giulia Biturbo V6 behind the lodge of the 4C's body would likewise bode well. Be that as it may, at that point, it's Italy and the Italian games auto world, so anticipate that Presence of Mind will be uncommon. Furthermore, in a noteworthy oust of history, the tribute to the first, Bertone-planned Stratos, lent by Marcello Gandini, has been drawn and built by the Italian outline house's main adversary, Pininfarina. It holds a considerable lot of the Stratos outline marks, including its frosty etch wedge shape, its misrepresented windscreen bend, and its removable head and motor cover. Its move enclosure will be welded into the case, its entryways will hold protective caps for the two tenants, and it's even aerated and cooled. I am enchanted that other energetic auto lovers will have the capacity to encounter how the successor to the most interesting rally auto of the 1970s still sets the bar for outline and execution, Stoschek said. Tangle's declaration just recommends it got from Stoschek consent to duplicate the new Stratos utilizing a similar outline and advancements of his auto. Lancia constructed 492 Stratos Roadsters from 1973 to 1978, when Fiat redirected the majority of Lancia's rally spending plan to its own particular 131 Abarth program. The Stratos HF was a piece of a purple fix for star creator Gandini, who had just conveyed the Mira and Countach for Lamborghini. Among the Stratos' 18 wins and 3 World Cup titles, the trailblazer of the World Rally Championship, Italian Sandro Munari took Monte Carlo rally wins in 1975, 76 and 77. Lancia's rally radiance didn't end with the Stratos, however. Its 037 RA was the last back-wheel drive auto to win the World Rally Championship in 1983, at that point its Delta ruled the early years of Group A time in the late 1980s and mid-1990s. From that point forward, crickets and tumbleweeds. Lancia today offers essentially one auto, the Fiat-based Salon Little Incubate, and it offers that solely in Italy, to Italian ladies. Its magnificent stays are a distant memory, and with FCA spending enough vitality resuscitating Alfa Romeo, those eminent stays are not returning, particularly without this Stratos restoration to give it a jolt.